Hey everybody, Doug Schulze here with the ITOM Rangers. We're going to look at easy ways to duplicate a pattern or replicate an out-of-box pattern so you can use it and manipulate it to your own use and purposes, of course. So first things first, we're going to go to Discovery Patterns. In today's sample, we're going to be messing with the Solaris pattern. Now here we have our Solaris server pattern. And let's just say you wanted to create, you had unique things that you want to do for your Solaris servers. And you could go in and obviously build an extension section, or you can come into this identity section. However, you would then own this pattern. So if you see that the pattern has 90% of what you want to do, but you want to really get in and make some changes, a nice way to do it is to replicate this pattern and to have your own Solaris pattern without having to change all the steps. So we're going to use that as our guide, and we're going to go back to Discovery Patterns, and we're here, and we're going to click a new pattern. Of course, infrastructure pattern, and this is going into Solaris table. And we're going to call this my initials. Remember, make it unique so you know it's your own Solaris server. Now, I can't save this yet. I have to add an identification section. And that identification section, I'm going to keep the same. Call it Discovery. All right, now I can save this. Now, what we're going to see is we have our base pattern here. And we have pretty much nothing. This is all of our scripting. However, if we look at this pattern, we see it has all the steps that we're used to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab from this bracket all the way down to the end if it wants to cooperate. There we go. I'm going to Control C, and then I'm going to go here, Control V. So now you see I have all the steps in that are part of my out-of-box pattern. And I'm going to save that. Basic. If I look at that Discovery, now we see this is now my Solaris server pattern with all the steps that came from the out-of-box. Now I can manipulate this at will, make changes in different areas, and not impact the out-of-box pattern that might get updated in future releases. But we're not done yet. So next thing we got to do is make sure that our pattern is in all the pre and post scripts that the out-of-box Solaris server pattern is in. So we're going to go to pre-post scripts, and that's pre-post processing. And a quick, easy way to do this, and I'm going to find out where those patterns contain Solaris. L-A-R-I-S. Do it like a big boy. Okay. Run. Now we see all in these pre and post sensors that our Solaris server, our out-of-box Solaris server, is also a part of. So we want to just replicate onto there as well. So I'm just going to do this one, but in your world, you'd want to add it to all of them that your pattern is a part of. So it's really easy. I'll just go into this post sensor, and I'm going to look for my DKS Solaris server. So I'm going to keep them there, both together. But now my custom pattern will utilize this post or replicated pattern will utilize this post sensor, and I'll update that. But wait, there's more. Now that we've got our pattern built, maybe we've made our changes that we were looking forward to doing. We know we're a part of all the pre-post scripts that the out-of-box Solaris pattern is a part of. But now I want to go to use it. I want to make sure it triggers. So I'm going to come down here to CI classification, Unix. Excuse me. And then we're going to grab Solaris. And here we named CentOS. Triggers Pro. Here's our identification section, Solaris server. And I'm going to now call my custom Solaris server pattern that I've made my changes and updates to. But wait, there's one more thing that I almost forgot. Is when we look at our pattern, I'm going to go back to discovery patterns. And I'm going to go back to our Solaris. One thing that I want to highlight is we have in this extension section. So the out-of-box Solaris server utilizes these two extensions. And maybe you have your own. So we want to replicate that as well. So we're going to go to my Solaris server and see what we want to add. Now we just can't click new and add because it will do a blank pattern. But we want to use what is already existing out of the box. And for that, we're going to go to SA pattern. SA pattern extension dot list. And here you'll see all the patterns that are related to a base pattern or extension sections, let me say. So here we can look for those. And we see those same two that we identified here. But these are tied just to that Solaris server pattern and not to our unique pattern. We could change these if we wanted to change the out-of-box, updates. But I'm going to create my own. And we'll go Solaris serial. What am I looking for here? We'll do the Solaris LDOM. We'll just do that one. Oh, this is why I'm doing it backwards, folks. You're seeing the fun live. And then we'll go to Solaris LDOM. And we'll save that. So now my custom pattern or my replicated pattern now has an extension of Solaris LDOM. And we're going to add that serial number alignment. And we're going to insert that record. So now we see the patterns are replicated. So part of my Solaris server pattern, my new replicated. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. It does like that. We'll see discovery patterns, DKS. We now have the same extensions. So really quick, easy way to replicate an out-of-box pattern. That way you can mess with it end to end and still keep the out-of-box pattern out to pasture, put it on the shelf, still gets its updates, and everything is good to go. Thank you.